Cool little village. Nice little, tough little soft twists. I love it. Love little greenery. Oh, honestly, it's worth getting out because you just discover these lovely places. Get on your bike, you oh, I see. Sometimes you just get a lovely little gift from the Lord. Thank Jesus.
Okay, I love you.
Lovely greenery, nice twisting things. Look at this! It's beautiful all over. If I believed in a God, this would be a bloody good gift. You have to be careful for some of the loose soil and stuff around here. Nice little hill, up the hill. Hill climb! Hill climb, hill climb. Yeah. And that's why we don't go fast. Fucking cyclists. Nah, I love my cycling brothers. They're sharing the road the same fucking way we are. And the metal cage around us. However, I do think this is actually part of the Tour de Yorkshire thing, isn't it? Oh, I have to get my visor up. Maybe not. Still a little bit windy. Huh. Another I-30N. My wife will be with hers soon. Huh. Hey, let's get this visor up. Hopefully you can still hear us alright. Oh, honestly, I'm just down past Middlesbrough, and I saw this on the Biter Cafes app, and oh, what just a beautiful place. Lovely. And then I believe I can stop here and get a coffee, and then my wife can get a chance to catch up. So let's have a look and see what we can find. Where's the super cool motorcyclist parking? Hey, well that was silly. Trying to find the right way to go and end up fucking it up completely. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the wrong way. I'll do a U-turn. Turns out, I'm like, this doesn't look right. I'll do a U-turn and go back on the road that I was just on, or the way that I was just going. Nope. Turns out that's also wrong. Some absolutely beautiful roads though around here. A little bit fucked if you need assistance in a breakdown. My friend has a Suzuki Intruder, one of the carb ones before the fuel injected them, and he's had a bit of an issue with it, so he's ended up going to a little garage that I go to, and in fairness, it's really important that you have like a good garage that you can trust, because after the people he spoke to, he thought he needed his valve clearance looking at. Turns out, nah, just run some fuel stabilizer through. It's probably just the carbs. He'd already ran some before, but he hadn't really he'd used seafoam rather than 40, and it seems that the 40 stuff just does a bit of a better job at just pushing any junk out of the jets. However, he was saying that he's lucky that because it's like a cruiser type bike, he's lucky that he's got like a metric cruiser, because in the northeast it's getting really difficult to find people who will work on your Harley for you. So My mate says, and I'm not quite sure how true it is, but he comes from pretty reliable sources, that the Hells Angels had been going round to local bike shops telling them that they're not allowed to be working on Harley Davidsons, which to me smells a little bit fishy and a little bit Sons of Anarchy. And when we went to my local bike shop, they said that they don't work on Harley Davidsons, although they do get Hells Angels in to do to have the bikes worked on. He said that the only reason that they don't touch any Harley Davidsons is because the Harleys are just an absolute fucking nightmare to work on, and to do like reasonably simple jobs they end up having to charge customers a fortune, and having to take blokes off, or they have to take blokes off from doing other jobs which are quite quick and simple to do, which are the money makers, to charge like really cheap prices to make it affordable. So it's just not worth them doing it because people won't pay it, and they can't like afford to just let the labour out for free. So I think that sort of debunks that Hells Angels, they're saying that you can't work on X, Y and Z. Whether there was one dodgy shop that tried to rip off someone, and then a bunch of Hells Angels came down and was like, no, you're not fucking doing that, you dickhead. I believe that, but I don't think the Hells Angels particularly own the motorcycle service business in some racketeering thing. Anyone wants to correct us on that, but I think that would be such an easy collar for the place. What are we gonna do? Go to like an independent dealership and like go, I mean, people's places do get burnt down and all that sort of stuff, but nowadays with modern CCTV surveillance, especially if you've been threatened by the Hells Angels, it's not hard to put people together. And like, I know you will have like hardcore people who've been in biker gangs and end up having like tons of criminal records and don't give a shit if they get sent in prison, or more likely suspended sentence for a little while. But the vast majority of people who are in like those 1% clubs that I know are like working people like with kids, and the last thing they want to do is end up in prison for something as stupid as like stopping a business from fucking repairing Harley Davidsons. Like, that's such an easy way to get yourselves absolutely fucked. The police don't fuck about with that sort of shit anymore, not when it's so easy to identify people. However, speaking of weird, the bike's not one to be worked on, I mentioned a while ago that Mutt had gone into bankruptcy, and I'd predicted that a bit of a while off, just because it just doesn't make sense. Like, the company's selling itself, especially for a slightly more premium price than the usual Chinese crap, when it basically is just like cloned engines and like technically a British company sort of thing, like just really dodgy. But I saw a bike on Facebook Marketplace which was a Triumph 125, and I was like, that's weird, didn't realise the Triumph make 125s. Let's have a look at this. Someone had took a Mutt which obviously like resembles one of the Triumph like standard motorcycle layouts, and had obviously spent, like, it was a really good job done. They spent quite a bit of money getting like the tank and the fairings painted to exactly match a Triumph, which, I mean, the colourways, if you want to do like a little sort of homage to a really nice bike, that's cool. But where they really crossed the line was they actually put on Triumph like logos all over it. So like, when they were advertising it, they did call it a Mutt. And if you're like, I don't know, some random kid buying his first motorbike and he's heard of Triumph before, doesn't necessarily do his due diligence and just thinks that Mutt is a model of the Triumphs, I think that's really quite disingenuous and a bit fucked up. So yeah, I just think that's a bit of bollocks. I think I've got a picture that I'll put up on screen just about there. People are going to sound weird. So yeah, just a bit odd. Now, I've been told this road, this is the B1257. This is apparently like the biking road in North Yorkshire. So we'll have a bit of a ride about. We'll give it a bit of a review. I'm just going to go chill because I don't know the road at all. It's nice and warm though, nice and sticky, so it should be cool. Apparently there's quite a few police out today giving the warm weather. So I don't want to take the piss too much. Like, as much as I do love blasting about it is nice sometimes just to like find a nice twisty road and just have a bit of a chill. I did it with my friend when we took out his cruiser bike, and like he's not into hammering about, he just wants to sort of chill and stuff. Yeah, it's lovely, this road. It's nice and flowy, like no one's getting the knee down unless you're going at like rocket ship speeds, but it's just nice and chill just to float through. 10 out of 10, recommend. There's kids in the back of the car playing with a balloon. I do want to get past this Vauxhall though. Like he's going just a bit too slow, but just too quick to like where I want to be safely zipping past. This might be the opportunity. It's a lovely road, this. I think I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Nice little twisties, nothing too mental. Just cutting through. Got my lovely little V-twin underneath us. Well, that was a lovely little run. Nice little bit of chill. You see that, kids? Fucking Harley riders can't they? He initiated it as well. Nice people in Yorkshire.
Okay, I love you.